hands because we go very fast. Breathe in, raise your hands now. Feeling amazing. Exhale, drop your hands, close your eyes. And if you're standing, you'll stay close to the chairs. And if you're sitting, you'll stay in your chair. And you won't leave your chair. You'll stay in it the whole time. And it won't tip over either. Key into this. We're about to take a ride at such incredibly high speed. I have to ask you, is there anyone here who doesn't like traveling at high speed? If that's the case, raise your hand now. Okay, put those hands down. Is there anyone here, you don't like traveling at high speed when somebody else is in control? Okay, you can put all those hands down. How many of you would indicate to me by raising your hand? You don't like traveling at high speed when somebody else is in control who has a history of psychotic behavior. Alcoholism, drug abuse, criminal activity, psychopathology, failure to signal lane changes. Okay, you can put those hands down. We're going to take a ride on the fastest roller coaster in history. It's so fast. It was designed to go 100 kilometers per hour, which of course is 60 miles per hour, but we think we can get it up to around 500 kilometers per hour today. We turned the power way up. The manufacturer called me. He said, "What are you doing?" I said, "We're running it faster than it was designed to go." And he started screaming and yelling, so I hung up on him to teach him a lesson. But we tested it, because your safety is our primary concern, sort of. We loaded it up with dummies and sandbags, took it for a spin, no problem. Touched a drop of oil on the track, though, caused it to leap off the track, and it slammed into the building below. Direct energy center at such high speed, the dummies went 3 levels underground before they stopped. They were no longer usable when we found them half a mile from the scene of the original impact point. I was concerned, but it was the oil on the track. If we get rid of the oil, no problem, right? So I just told the maintenance man, I said, "Get all the oil off the track." He's such an idiot. He thought I said, "Spray the track with as much oil as possible." And that's what he's done. If that wasn't bad enough, there used to be low-hanging steel advertising signs over the track. So low that in the last year alone we had 3 decapitations, one of them quite serious too. I told the maintenance man, "Get rid of the low-hanging signs." Simple, right? It was the same guy. He thought I said, "Sharpen the signs and spray some more oil on the track," and that's what he's done. So you're going to have to duck when the signs are approaching. I apologize that some of you have to stand all the way. This ride isn't really designed for that. You're basically just wedged in behind the last row of seats. So you want to hold on tight to a couple of chairs in front of you for safety's sake. Now let's all do our practice ducking. Everyone, here's how you're going to do it. If you're standing, you're going to duck straight down so you don't hit your face on the head in front of you. But make sure you're holding on to a couple of chairs there to stay secure. And no chairs will tip over. And those of you sitting, you're going to duck forward and straighten up. But let's practice. Let's pretend we're whipping along at a couple of 100 miles per hour. Everybody hold on tight. Pretend we're whipping along. We're not going yet. We're just pretending, whatever that means. And I'm watching for low-hanging signs. And I'd see one, and I'd warn you. I'd say, "Low-hanging sign approaching." You'd be getting ready, and I'd say, "Duck!" Okay, up, 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 up. Not bad at all. Little slow. The way I figure it, we would have had 5 decapitations there. So you got to be a little faster. Everybody, you got to get up again faster. You'll unbalance it if you don't get up fast. Let's try it again. Pretend we're whipping along, couple of 100 miles per hour, wind in our hair, watching for low-hanging signs. And I'd see one, and I'd warn you, I'd say, "Low-hanging sign approaching," and wait for it. Get ready, wait for it. Duck! Okay, up, 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 up. Not bad. You're staying down a little too long. You want to get up right away, but that was pretty good. We would only have had 2 decapitations that time, and that's well within acceptable losses, so we're going to start moving anyway. Does anybody want a tranquilizer to take away all your fear? We have some very special ones. We don't have many, we have a few. Feel the scarcity, but they aren't here yet. They'll be here soon. In the meantime, reach down for your seatbelt. It's very difficult to find. It's extremely difficult to find. It is ridiculously difficult to find. It's impossible to find. There is no seatbelt. I told the maintenance man to tighten them up. He thought I said, "Cut them off and spray some more oil on the track," and that's what he's done. So hold on tight, you're going to need to. Oh, the tranquilizers are here. If you want one, raise your hand and keep it raised. Stay where you are with your hand raised. As soon as I touch it, you can put your hand down. There's one for you, and the guy standing at the back here, there's one for you. Make sure you hold on to a chair there, sir. And one for the girl here and here. and one for you. And we've got another one for, oh, I missed the guy over here in the Chem shirt. There's one for you, bro. And for the guy here in the gray, yes, there's one for you. And on the very end, okay. I think we got almost everybody. We just ran out of tranquilizers, but this is a very scary ride. Known for being a particularly scary, really, really horribly scary ride. Oh, we found some more tranquilizers. We got a couple left. Here's one for you, miss, and you'll feel much better right away. Maybe I'll just take the other one myself. There we go. Oh, here's two for you. You can have two of them right here, yes. All things come to she who waits. Everybody hold on tight. We're going to start moving. It's going to be fast. It's going to be vivid. Nobody will fall. Nobody will be sick. Imagine the track stretching out ahead of you, wet and greasy in the sunlight. The maintenance man is spraying it with oil again because he's an idiot. Maybe you want to make a gesture at him, let him know how you feel about this. And two, we key in. No matter how fast we go, nobody will tip over. It's going to be fast but smooth. And away we go on three, now! Here comes the first hill, up we go! Down we go! Low-hanging sign, duck! Nice duck, straighten up into a right-hand turn. And we straighten up, and a left-hand turn. Sparks flying off the wheels. We straighten up, it's getting bumpy. Smooth again. Bumpy again. Smooth again. Low-hanging sign, duck. Oh, somebody got clipped by a sign there. Their head's bouncing down the track. Make sure it's not yours. Of course it's not yours if you can hear me. A big slow right-hand turn. We straighten up. Look up ahead. There's a 50-foot gap in the track. We're going to jump it. It's never been tested. They call it the ski jump. We're going to flip right up and ready. 1, 2, 3. Nice landing. We're slowing down. Maybe the ride's over. No. We're slowing down purely to build suspense. The final hill, it's half a mile high. Up we go, nice and slow to build suspense. Higher. Higher than the CN Tower. Feel your ears popping with the altitude. Ears popping unbelievably. Your ears are clear again. We reach the top, we level off, and we stop at the edge. Why did they stop it? They're not supposed to shut the power off. Somebody shut the power off. We're stuck at the top, half a mile high. It's the maintenance man. He shut it off. He's opening a beer. What is wrong with this idiot? Listen to that sound. Hard to tell what it is, but it could be. Huge steel girders under stress. Listen, the sound of metal fatigue and stress fractures. Don't move. The entire track behind you has collapsed. We've no space behind us. Don't move at all. Whatever you do. Oh no, somebody's trying to climb down. It's too high. It's too greasy with all the oil on the track. He'll never make it. He's gonna fall. He's gonna fall. Tell him to get back in. Dude, get back in! Get back in! Too late. He slips. Once. Right into the glass, steel and concrete of the direct energy center. What a frickin' nightmare. Come on, we got to get this thing down. We're a team. Let's give it a nudge. We're going to survive this. Come on, give it a nudge. We're going to get down. We're going to make it happen. Too bad the tranquilizers are starting to wear off. We better get down this hill. Come on, give it a nudge. Give it a nudge. We're not going nowhere if we don't nudge this thing. Give it a nudge. Down we